And yes, there's a way to get the stuff cleaned off in 2 weeks, pretty much anything. But do I advertise that? No, no. If you look on our website, we will tell you 1 to 3 months is our statistical success rate. Those are the statistics that we decide to share with you. However, the flat out truth is, yeah, we can get stuff removed in a week or two. But I don't do that because it takes a lot of work on our end, right? There's a lot of work involved, and I can't really run a business like that. But if you do want your stuff cleaned off, and because if you look at our fee is like $1,500 to $2,500. That's based on a 1 to 3 month, window. But if you want it done sooner, yeah, you could pay money to get it done sooner, and yeah, it will work. There are ways to do it, but I typically kind of steer away from that because it's not really a sustainable way to have a business, because I would charge $5,000. That's the rate. For those of you wondering that are watching this video that are looking for something super quick, it does exist, and you could trust me because I actually have a reputation, and I'm not going to sit here and bullshit with any of you guys. If there's a way to do something quicker, I will tell you, but it's not necessary. Is it really necessary to get something done in 2 weeks? And if you waited, if you have a deadline in 2 weeks, right? I guess you have to do what you got to do. But even so, that's no guarantee I can get it done in 2 weeks. But there's a high chance. There's no guarantees in anything, right? There's no guarantees in anything in life. It's all a matter of odds and probability. Remember, you should look this up. If there's anything you can get from this video, maybe it's not to sign up or give me your money and, join a program and have your credit fixed. Well, at least take this lesson. Take this value. There's something called Six Sigma. It's a system of measurement, okay, that predicts the outcome of a plane crashing. And so airlines, ask yourself this question: when was the last time you heard of a commercial airliner crashing? Okay, and if it crashed, it's usually due to some accentuating circumstance, like fucking lightning. But even there's ways to get around lightning. They fly above the storms, right? And another thing is that, so this is a system where they can pretty much use math to understand the likelihood of, if they follow these set of procedures and these set of programs, then the plane will not crash. There will be a really slim odd chance. And so that's how NASA gets to the moon, gets to the atmosphere, gets through the atmosphere. Because, think about that. That's like literally a bomb. There's a rocket, a humongous rocket attached to a tiny little spaceship. And they're able to get out of the atmosphere and not blow up the ship. Imagine that. So is it luck? No, it's odds and probability. They calculate it. Have, spaceships or rockets blown up before? Yeah, there's a Challenger, right? That was a crazy traumatic event. Those of you that remember when the Challenger broke? I think it was the Challenger, right? Apollo or something. Whatever it is, there was a spaceship that broke. Okay, at the top of my head, I can't really recollect because it's in the morning. Good morning. But the thing is, yeah, there is a way to get stuff cleaned off first, but that's like, if you really want that service, you have to pay a premium because it takes my brain work. And I only say this because I've had a high success rate with doing this for other clients. So if you guys want that extra service, it's available, but I wouldn't recommend it to most people. So just do the regular, just hire me, all right? Do that program or the Fast Track Elite. Like that, the Fast Track Elite is just seriously if you're on a budget. Because typically I learned that people that can't afford $1,500 to invest in themselves, my God, like you can't do anything in life. If you think $1,500 or $2,500 is a lot, you really need to reevaluate your life. Inflation is shooting up the roof, and that's just how the economy is going right now, and how the federal government is handling it. They're trying to fight this inflation. Well, the same people that caused inflation, the Democrats, Joe Biden, by printing up all this money, basically willfully abided by the World Health Organization, which was bought out by the Chinese communists, You know what I mean? So anyway, that's a little political here. So there's more to it than what meets the eye. But you have to understand that we just came out of a pandemic. Supply chain is all backed up. That's why they're hiring truck drivers. That's why they're hiring freights. You know, they're hiring all these crew members for ships and stuff like that, shipyards and all that. Yeah, because the supply chain is completely effed. Well, not completely, but it's in colossal damage right now, and it's slowly creeping out of it. That's why all these jobs popped up. Okay, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So if you really think $1,500, $2,500 is a lot, just don't even worry about credit, because you cannot build credit without money. People that say you can max your credit card, you can get the high credit card limits and all that, those are people that are have bad intentions. Those people that don't have money have no means to pay back anything. They're not credible people. And those are the people, the cheapo people that want to hire Lexington Law and stuff like that. I understand not all, but a huge amount of people. You have to ask yourself this question. If you come in the mentality to fix your credit for the cheapest price, that's what you're going to get. Anything you do in life, if your first objective is to get something for the cheapest, then your values are really like skewed. You know, they're really like non-existent. Like there's more to things than just the price of something. The price, the monetary value, the monetary price, the cost. Okay, there's other costs you have to factor, like the cost of time that is causing your interest rates to stay where they are, or plummet, or skyrocket. Okay, the price of the goods as they rise, interest rates, stuff like that. So many factors. Your income, like whether or not it's going to increase in the next year or 5 years. Have you calculated that? Are you guys thinking that far? So these are the types of things you have to ask yourself. It's not just credit. Credit is one component, but your income is another component. So if you are not properly equipped with the income to support your credit, then that's as far as you can expect to build it. Meaning, if you make $30,000 a year, which is the poverty level, then you can't expect to own a home unless you have crazy years of credit history. And if you have a spouse that makes the same amount, you're only going to qualify for a $100,000 loan or $300K. You know what I mean? And do you want to pay the interest on that? So it's like, and a lot of you guys want to buy homes, but you're not calculating how much money you're forking over to interest and then tax. You're not properly equipped. So I'm going to make another video about that. But this video is basically just to show you, yeah, there is a program available. If you want access to it, drop a comment or click the link in the description below and fill out the form, send your credit report. Just say, hey, I want the special program. So the link in the video will have my website. Put in the message on my website, I want the special program, okay? And that's $5,000, okay? And yeah, and if you think I'm BSing you, I mean, what I want to do is I want to get some people in this case study to show you that it works. So if there's anyone, just a shot in the dark, if there's anyone that wants to try something different that's off the market, that has the urgency or need to do so, and has the money to just invest in themselves and do that, then yeah, the program is there. Okay, if you're curious about it, want to try it and see the results, yeah. Otherwise, it's not really necessary, because think of it: if we can get you awesome results within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, what's the difference of that and just waiting 3 months? Right? I know, is time that valuable? Time is valuable for me. I would do it if I have the money, but if I really don't have the money, and if it's not that necessary, then don't do it. Right? Just do the regular program, or if you can just hire me. You'll be hiring me for both programs, but if you look at the hire me section on my website, it's 1 to 3 months. We never advertise, a couple weeks, 2 3 weeks, 1 to 3 weeks. Okay? So, but if you're one of those people that are interested in that, just drop a comment below, and I want some case studies. I do have case studies before. I can bring those up, but I don't really want to promote this product, but some people have asked about it, and I just want to leave it out there. I want to see if anyone's interested. Maybe it will be successful. Maybe I'll get some people that want to join it. And if you want to join it, I'd like to share with other people that it does work. Okay? And right now, that program, Before we used to regularly clean credit in less than a month. That was like the standard. Like if you took 85% of our clients, their credit would be clean within a month. It's crazy. But we can't, we don't do that anymore because we just don't have the manpower, the brain power. We're just not equipped to do that yet. We're not ready to run a business that's on that. So what we do is still faster than everyone else. We get your credit within a 1 to 3 month period. Still have the potential to get it cleaned in 1 month. Yeah, it can happen. But if you want to get it done in sooner, or have a high chance of getting it in sooner, then you could try to check out this other program. And just click on the link below, fill out your information, and message me, say, hey, I want to join the special program. See you there.